Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey guys, come on in. I am Julie with Nothing is Wasted Designs. And let's see, what's today? July the 8th, 2025. Today is Tuesday, and we are going to do a Christmas in July project. I don't typically do a lot of Christmas in July, but I know that Essential Stencil, let me get my chair up. Essential Stencil has some stencils on sale. They have free shipping for the month of July. And so I wanted to make sure that I got a few things in for y'all so that you can just see some simple ideas. All right, so what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do a 6 by 6 inch stencil from Essential Stencil. It comes with a pack of, it's a pack of 3 and a bonus. So Love Came Down is what I'm going to do tonight. And then we have, what else comes in this packet is Joy to the World. And along with Joy to the World is Oh Holy Night. And I think this is the extra one. This is the bonus that comes with this, Oh Holy Night. And I love, because you can use like the little stars for other things. I love that. And then the last one is going to be Christ is Born. And you can do any of these elements. You can use Christ, you can use the manger scene, you can use the little stars. So just remember that you can use all these separate parts as well as doing the whole thing. All right, so those are the stencils, and this is the stencil that I am going to work with tonight. It's Love Came Down, and I'm going to just do a simple project. I thought what I would do is I would do a black background and a white with a white stenciling. And so let's get started. I'm going to use lamp black for my paint, and I had wrestled between whether I wanted to use black or whether I wanted to do navy, and I decided that I'm going to go with the black and go with more of a silhouette type look. Let me see if I want to add a little bit of, let's see, this is warm white. I was looking to see if I had any light gray that I could add in here with this. I've got this gray, but it's a little bit dark. Maybe I'll add a little bit of gray in here. Let's see what that does. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit of black. This is Lamp Black Americana on here. And I'm going to mix just a little bit of gray with this. And I don't know, we're going to see where it goes. We're going to see where this goes. I'm not sure if I like that or not. All right, hang on a minute. I'm going to get a little bit of water on my brush, not a whole lot, and just kind of dab it. Can't decide. I don't think I want to use the gray, y'all. So I'm going to just take, and we're going to bring this in here, and we're going to just go across this. This is a 6 by 6 canvas panel, and I think I'm going to go, I wonder if I added like, well, it's too late now. I'm going to say added like maybe some navy or something to this black. But I think I'm going to go simple with just a simple theme. For those of you who have never worked with Essential Stencils, they have amazing brushes. The brushes that I'm going to be using tonight are their mini brushes, M-I-N-I, and I think they're my favorites. I think those are my favorites of all their brushes. I have found them, because I do a lot of stuff that has small lettering in it, and these brushes just get into the small lettering really, really easy. I'm just kind of stroking this all the way across and then adding a little more paint, making sure that I get the sides. All right, let me make sure that I have this where this, I want where the letters on the back. All right, I like this, okay? I like this. We'll see how this goes. All right, and then we're gonna let this dry. Let me make sure I've got all the sides covered. All right, and then I'm going to add this to, hey Lisa, how are you? I'm going to add that to my water, and we'll dry this. I had thought I wanted to do some gray on this, but I think I'm going to go with just the stark black. Drying pretty quickly. I'm about due to cut up some more cardboard. I haven't cut up any cardboard in a while, so I need to do that. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see if this is open, and it is. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get a toothpick and kind of push that down. Because as sure as I don't, it's gonna, you know how it'll like bubble up? There it goes. All right, throw that away. And we'll try doing this again, seeing if we can get it in here. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. And I'm going to show it to you backwards so that it'll show up right for y'all, okay? Love came down. And you can do this on a variety of different surfaces. I'm just choosing to do this on a real simple surface. And I'm going to turn this back over, and I'm going to add a little bit of tape to tape this down. I can't tell y'all how much I love my new setup with my craft table. I have spent years just piling things on top, and my nephew helped me, and now it's all organized, and I just love it. All right, I'm gonna put a couple pieces of tape down so that it doesn't shift on me. And I'm gonna do all of this in white, okay? Every bit of this I'm gonna do in white because I am after, let me get this brush here. I got some kind of glitter paint that I had in this. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take, these are the, this is a 1/2-inch brush. These are the Essential Stencil mini brushes, and y'all, I'm telling you, these are so soft. Can you see how soft that is? Oh, you can see the glitter coming out of it. See the glitter coming out of it? I guess I didn't clean this brush too well. All right, I'm gonna come in here, and I'm gonna load this, and then I'm gonna offload it. And you're just kind of pushing the paint up into the brush. And now I'm gonna come over here. I wanna make sure that I have just a faint, I may need to do 2 coats, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna just do all of this in white. This is gonna be a really quick project, probably one of the quicker projects that I've done in a while. And because I wanna show y'all just how simple these stencils can be. when they're small and when you use all one color. All right, here we go. And I like to swirl. Some people like to pounce, but I'm a swirler. And I go clockwise, and then I come back and I go counterclockwise. But I'm telling y'all, these new brushes that, well, they're not so new anymore. They've been out for about maybe a year now. That Essential Stencil has. They're my favorite. I think they're my favorite stencil brushes now. I haven't found anything that I like better than this. I like their other brushes, but these are even better. All right, so just go in. It looks like I'm not even going to need half of this paint that I put down here. Just going to go clockwise and then counterclockwise. Going all over. All right, and then I'm gonna dry this, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a second coat. So, and I'm not gonna lift it up. Okay, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna do a second coat. Oops. Remember that when you are, if you want to layer something, you have to wait for it to dry, the first layer to dry before you can add more on top of it. All right, so here we go. And this is going to give this is an iridescent look, and it's going to give just a hint of the design. Okay, just kind of going over it. It's got kind of a metallic look, and metallics are kind of transparent. They're not opaque. If you wanted this to be opaque, you would need to put like a white coat underneath it, but I was going after more of a kind of like a silhouette look. Here we go. Okay, all right, let's look at it and see what we got. I'm gonna lift this up. And I'm gonna put this off to the side. And we're gonna see what we get, y'all. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Okay, I don't know if you can see the shimmer in it or not, but this is what I wanted, was just kind of like like an evening look with a little bit of light on it. And oh y'all, this is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go around. Oh, I didn't just do that. I did. All right, hang on. Let's see how we're going to fix this. Ha! All right, so here you go. We're going to fix this. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go back over this with a black brush. I'm going to come in with some more black and show you how I'm going to fix it. All right, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to just black every bit of this out. Just this one section, so that y'all can see that things are always fixable, right? It's just paint is what we're told. All right. All right, so there is that. Let me put this on a paper towel. We're going to dry it, And then I'm going to put the stencil back on and do the sheep again. There's always a way to fix it, right? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to line the stencil back up, and I don't even have to put the sheep on here if I don't want to, but I'm going to. All right, here we go. Let's stick this back on here. I'm going to line it up with everything that's on here. It lines up pretty easily. All right, and all I need to do is the sheep. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to do 2 layers of the sheep. Loading and then offloading. Always loading and then offloading. All right, here we go, y'all. We're going to do the sheep. Then we're going to dry it, and then we're going to do the sheep again. Then we're going to do the sheep a second time. Might as well go over Mary, Joseph, and Jesus while I'm at it. Okay. And now we're going to take it off again. See if I can manage to do this without. And there we go. All right. And we're going to try it again. All right, you see how I fixed that? You cannot even tell that I went over it again. And all right, now what I want to do, I'm going to try this again without. I want to go around the edge with this iridescent, what is it called? It's a metallic Deco Art white pearl. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of go along the edges, get this out of the way so I don't drop it on here a second time. I think I want to go lengthwise. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other sides. Just kind of frame this so that it draws our eye into the center. And then I'm going to do the edge. And I'm going to turn it. I'm going to offload this because I don't want a whole bunch of paint on here. Okay. And then I'm going to just kind of run over this a little bit just to give it a little bit of a dry brush look so it's not quite so flat. And there we go. All right, so let me show you, let me dry it and then I'll show you what we have, y'all. This is a quick one. All right, here we go. And you can see there's, let's see if you can see it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. Love Came Down. This is what it looks like. This side, okay? Love Came Down. And then what we did was we did a black background with kind of a iridescent white pearl look with the lettering. Okay? All right, this is an Essential stencil. They are on sale. If you're interested in getting them, you can use my code Nothing Is Wasted. 3 words, no spaces, and it'll save you an additional 10%. Shipping is free for the month of July, so this will be a good time for you to stock up on some Christmas items, and these are some that you can have quite a bit of, you can do quite a bit of things with. And let me get that. I'll put my brush in there and put my second black brush in there. And I hope y'all have a great night. I'm Julie with Nothing is Wasted Designs. I plan to be on tomorrow, so I will see you then. I love you, and Jesus loves you more. Have a great night. Bye, y'all.